Okay. So, all right. The last question then. So, okay. So, Maryam, your last question was, hmm, wait a sec. Yeah. Uh, what are the ways to practically eliminate discrimination?
Sorry, could you repeat that, please?
Yes. Ways to practically eliminate discrimination.
Sorry, Khadijah, I can't hear you.
Okay. So, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better.
Great. Okay. So, what are the ways to practically eliminate discrimination?
There are a lot of ways. I think that we should, first of all, we should learn to recognize gender bias, and we should check our own interactions with gender bias as well, and audit our media choices, look around our workplaces, understand and use our privilege to influence. I think we all have the power to influence other people. We all have the power, because peer pressure is a very big thing. People, they get affected by it, and they don't work for things like this because they're afraid of, what will people think and all that. People don't usually do this kind of stuff. People that people of our time, this generation is very lazy, I guess. And
Yeah.
even most of my friends are not into this kind of stuff. I'm the only one from my friends group, and you as well,
Exactly. Yeah.
are actually working for stuff like this, and trying to make a difference. So I think first of all, we should try to influence the people we're surrounded with, that we work with, our siblings, our parents, even our parents. I think we do a very good job in educating them about this stuff.
Yeah.
Our parents, our siblings, our friends, all that. I think we can actually help them recognize gender bias, and tell them about how it can affect us and how it is affecting our society, and the way women work, and how it's demotivating women. And we should be working for it. And we should represent female role models as well, and share our learning and speak up. That's very, very important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
We should That could actually help eliminate discrimination.
yeah, exactly. So, okay, I also searched up some, ways of overcoming gender bias. So just let me, read them out. Okay, the first way was to learn to recognize gender bias. कि gender bias जो है वो होता क्या है? You know, get curious about how people of different genders are spoken to and reacted to. Are they treated differently in a range of scenarios in your personal or professional life? The second way is checking your own interactions for bias. Look at relationships with others and within yourself. Notice where your bias exists, and try to do or say things differently in a way that communicates equality of worth, value, and capability. The third one is audit your media choices. Consider the books, magazines, and podcasts you consume and the people and brands you follow on social media. Make a conscious effort to listen to women's voices and adventure stories from a variety of backgrounds. Look around your workplace. How many stories and visuals celebrating women's achievements are being shared? हमारे in our case workplace तो हम नहीं देखेंगे obviously. आप schools अपने premises देख सकते हैं, college कि what message you will pick up in your surroundings. Is there a way you can better raise the profile of a diverse range of women? The fifth way is understand and use your privilege to influence. Taking gender equality seriously can make a real difference to others as it becomes understood as something that is everyone's responsibility. The sixth way is representing female role models. Ensure female role models are present in areas where you have influence. Example, mentoring and recruitment event, leading outdoor groups and programs. Consciously increasing representation can have a positive impact for clients, contacts, and women entering and developing workforce. And the last point is, of course, share learning and speak up. It's harder than it sounds. Some examples of gender bias on their own can seem, really trivial, like collectively calling a group guys, or the fact that it was predominantly the men who spoke up in the meetings again. It's the pixels that can make up the bigger picture, and to change the picture, we have to change the detail. So that was, I think, convenient. So I think, Maryam, that's all for today. And I don't know, it was something of my interest, and I just love this podcast today. And I don't think I would be, to be very honest, equally enthusiastic about the rest of the podcasts, because it's the topic, it's a subject I'm totally in love with. It's a problem
Same.
that is not being, addressed properly, and even,
Exactly.
in
Especially
the
in
most
Pakistan.
educated of households, fathers are not, encouraging. They do encourage their children, उनको अपनी girls को वो educate करते हैं, उनको confidence देते हैं, उनको मतलब अच्छी jobs पे जाने के लिए encourage करते हैं, लेकिन फिर भी कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा सा नजर आता है कि एट द टाइम, मतलब उनके दिल में कहीं ना कहीं होता है कि बाहर जाना है तो अकेले नहीं जाना, अगर आपने मुल्क से बाहर जाना है तो वो भी अलाउड नहीं है, और शादी, हाँ, शादी आपने ज़रूर करनी है, बेशक आप जितने सक्सेसफुल हो जाए, जितने आगे जाए, शादी करनी है। और ये बहुत बड़ा मिसकंसेप्शन है। ये जितने भी एजुकेटेड लोग हैं, इवन टीचर्स, वो कहते हैं कि शादी करना तो चाहे ज़िंदगी में आप जितना आगे जाएँ, जो करें, आपने करना है, आज़ादी के साथ घूमें,
I agree.
ट्रैवल करें, मगर
Yes.
शादी करना फ़र्ज़ है। दैट्स रॉन्ग। शादी करना इस्लाम के पर्सपेक्टिव से देखें, इट्स नॉट अ फ़र्ज़। वाजिब कह लें, मगर ये फ़र्ज़ नहीं है। मतलब बहुत सी ऐसी ख़वातीन थीं हू वर मुस्लिम, जो हमसे भी ज़्यादा बेहतर प्रैक्टिसिंग मुस्लिम थीं, दे नेवर गॉट मैरिड।
Mm.
और अभी भी इस तरह की ख़वातीन हैं हू डोंट गेट मैरिड बिकॉज़ उनकी मतलब कुछ लोगों की चॉइस होती है, कुछ लोग रेडी नहीं होते उसके लिए, कुछ लोग फाइनेंशियली स्ट्रांग नहीं होते, कुछ लोग मेंटली इमोशनली प्रिपेयर्ड नहीं होते, तो काफ़ी रीजंस होती हैं। तो पहले तो इस चीज़
जी.
को ख़त्म करना है कि ये एक फ़र्ज़ नहीं है, एक चॉइस होनी चाहिए, बेहतर एक मतलब सुन्नत है। शादी की जाए बहुत अच्छी बात है, लेकिन अगर नहीं करनी, रीजंस की कुछ वैलिड रीजंस है नहीं करनी, तो फोर्स ना किया जाए किसी को। डू यू एग्री इन दिस?
Yes, I completely agree.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's all, Maryam. If you want to discuss something further, we can.
No, I think that's it. We
Yeah,
basically discussed everything there was to discuss,
yeah,
I
we've
think.
covered pretty much everything. All right,
Yeah.
so Maryam, it was just as a concluding remark, I would love to say it was, a great, I had a great time with you. It was great being with you today, and you took out time for this podcast, and I can tell you've researched a lot on this, and I just, enjoyed hearing your own story, your side of the picture, your own perspectives about this, and you really enthusiastically and and being unbiased, you discussed everything openly, and that's what the kind, अपनी लिमिट्स में रह के अगर हम अपने कोई अचीव करना चाहें, कोई कोई गोल या कोई एम, तो that's, I think that's okay. So that's all for today. So inshallah we'll
Thank
have,
you for having me. It was my pleasure. I
yeah,
really enjoyed.
I enjoyed even more than you did. It was great, having someone younger
Even
than
the
you.
topic, it was
So
amazing.
yeah, it was, yeah, because I knew you were the perfect person to discuss this with. और इन issues पे I think बात होनी भी चाहिए, and I didn't expect कि you're younger than me, and you knew even more than myself about feminism and things. So I really appreciate this. मतलब आने वाली generations को पता होना चाहिए इस चीज़ का. So I think we'll wrap it up here now. Okay, Maryam?
All right. Thank you so much for having me.
You're,
I
you're
really
welcome,
enjoyed it.
Maryam.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you for the
welcome.
feedback.
See you.
Thank you.